Hello again, YouTube. Part 3 of my easy atmospheric outdoor wood boiler. So basically I put the firebox into the big tank and welded it up. Here you see the exhaust pipe. I noticed this normal 4-inch stovepipe 90 fit perfectly on the tube from the center of the water heater, so I threw that on just to see and ended up leaving it, but I don't know if that'll be part of the final or not. Started it up last night about 7. It got down to 9 degrees. I haven't bought a thermometer yet, but this thing's plenty hot. It's definitely just as hot as my normal boiler would be, and I think I have that set to 160 degrees. This might even be hotter because I could barely touch this. I didn't sleep that well. I was constantly coming down here checking. Didn't know how much wood to expect it to burn, but I think I could have slept all night. Kind of smoky. I've let this thing run pretty choked out here, but it's been holding heat fine, and I'm about to leave to actually buy some parts for the next step. Thing is, there's no port for my outlet to start running the hot water into the house, so I need to add a port. I could run out of this, but that's only 1/2 inch, and I want to run in 1 inch. I think 1 inch will be big enough. I don't have it completely figured out, but I'm probably going to put a 1 1/4 inch port on there and run inside in 1 inch, and then I do have a little more capacity if I want to add other loops to other places or whatever. And the inlet ports in the top, the smallest size is 1 1/4 inch, so that'll match. And also I have a valve that's 1 1/4 inch that I didn't have to pay for, so that really is probably the biggest determining factor. If I can save money on a valve, I'll just upsize that port. But yeah, so I'm loading it up with wood. I just put in 3 more logs, and I am going to go, it's an hour away to the store. I'm sure I'll be gone 5 or 6 hours. But yeah, based on last night, I got up. I had to really try hard to force logs in here, but it ran just fine. It's about little after noon now. I started it at 7 last night, so you can do the math, but I think that's about 19 hours. Barely burned any wood. Water's super hot, and there's probably about 230 gallons in here based on it's a 275 gallon tank, and I stuffed a 40-gallon water heater into it plus whatever piping. It might even be 240 when you figure a little bit of it sticks past the front. Forget you haven't seen any of this yet. So this is what it looked like put together. Luckily none of the weld seams leaked. There was a small leak right back here that I didn't fix. I didn't find it until I started putting heat to it, but I might leave it because it's barely coming out. If you see up here, this was full last night and it's still full today, so I don't think I'm going to end up fixing that leak. It's just coming out too slow, but we'll see. Maybe I will fix it. I'm going to have to drain this thing anyways. This is too thin a wall to fix without draining it first. But as you see, the water is dripping down the side. It does expand as it gets warm. But yeah, so I'll catch you later, YouTube.